Hey you guys, my name is Sarah. Welcome to my channel. If it's your first time here, thank you so much for checking it out. If you guys do enjoy my content, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below, turn on your notification bell so you guys don't miss any of my uploads. Welcome back to all my other subscribers. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for returning again and all your support. I really do appreciate it. Alright, so in today's video, let's just say I'm in a mood, okay? I'm just in a mood today. I'm in a chop mood today. And I'm just so over so many of my plants. They just look like crap. Everything out here is just disgusting. I have like so many plants out here that have dead leaves. Some of them have spider mites. Also behind me I have pots that are just have been sitting there for like months with dead plants that need emptied out. I need to do some rearranging out here, and I'm just tired of it looking crappy. Like honestly, I'm tired of just having plants everywhere that have dead leaves. So I have the same thing going on inside. I have some in my bedroom. I have some in my plant room. Like I mentioned in a video probably, I don't know, 2 videos ago maybe, when we were in my plant room, that I had a Scindapsus on the shelf that had yellowing leaves that looked like crap, and I never did anything about it. So we're gonna be doing some chopping. We might do some propagating, and yeah, it's so hot out here. We're gonna be going in and out. I've officially hit that stage in my pregnancy that I'm too big and I'm too hot to be outside for too long, and it's just been miserably hot. Like it was 99 yesterday and I had to drive to work. I have to like let my car run for a while. I hit the stage of being too big and too hot that I have to wear like loose summer dresses, and I've become that pregnant lady. So that might be part of the reason why I've been so moody the past couple days, because I'm just uncomfortable and I'm just hot. And my plants are just pissing me off, and I'm ready to purge some of them and chop them down. So yeah, I'm gonna be a little scissor happy today, but I figured I'd bring you guys along with me, and I hope you enjoy it. Alright you guys, so it's a few hours later. I could not deal with the heat earlier. I just was sweating so bad just doing my intro out here. It was crazy. But my husband is push mowing. He has to like push mow certain parts of our land because he can't get the riding lawnmower up in there. So I know you're going to be hearing like a hum sound. If it's too annoying when I go to edit this, I'm just going to do a little voiceover, but he may be coming up the hill this way in a few minutes. But it is what it is. I gotta get to chopping, and I'm just gonna give you guys an overview and show you how janky and everything looks out here, and maybe I can get it put together. But it feels really good out here now. I couldn't be out earlier. It was way too hot. So let's do some chopping and maybe like rearrange some things. Hopefully I can get some stuff like, I don't know, just looking better. I also brought out a plant stand for my fern. I might need to go get another plant stand to like raise some things up, because everything's just like flat on the ground. It just looks bad, and I'm over it. So let's chop some dead plants up. So here's what this side looks like. That might be coming back. There's like a little bit of a growth point. These totally need to be dumped. Okay, I need to get that pot out of there. Then there's just like soil over the ground. These are okay. All this down here needs to be addressed. Dead plants there. I still haven't done anything with my cissus. I really need to chop up my cissus so I can try to save some. This guy, I think, oh, there's a baby lizard. Did you guys see him? Let me see if I can show him to you. How stinking cute is he? Baby little lizard. I think I'm going to cut these off of there. It just, I don't know, everything looks bad. There's a little plant stand that I'm going to put this plant on. This guy totally needs to be chopped up and start over, but I might not chop him today. And then over here, all of this just looks just janky. It just does. Like everything is just like piled in. I have dead plants everywhere. This guy needs chopping. So yeah, those are really bad. And then of course over here, here's my little, I sit on this when I'm out here. Look at how bad. Like I cannot deal. And I know this is spider mite damage. I can look at it and tell. So this needs to go to the wood line. Oh my god, it's disgusting. What in the heck? That is just disgusting. Ew. So yeah, he's definitely getting a big haircut. So yeah, I just want to like get everything set up to looking better out here. and everything needs a water. I might trim the bottom off of this pothos. We're just gonna see. Everything needs attention basically, and no time like the present. Basically, I'm just gonna grab these. I'm just gonna chop the leaves and let them fall on the ground, and then at the end I'm gonna like sweep up everything, and then we'll take it to the woods. But this was my other attempt at a begonia. It's just not doing good, and I'm over it. So, I didn't even have to chop it. They're just, the dead leaves are just breaking off. They're just breaking off. I'm cutting off any of the ugly ones and any of the dead leaves because I'm done. And like a lot of them are like just chlorotic and, ooh, a spidey. Yeah, I'm just over it. I'm cutting off like all the leaves that look crappy. I'm only gonna leave probably a couple leaves on this plant because once they're like chlorotic like this, they're not gonna be coming back. I'm done. So do you guys get this way about your plants, just like fed up? And hopefully this will produce some new growth. The problem is I just am not staying on top of my watering. So this guy has suffered. All my begonias have, and you can see right now it really needs a drink. It is so dry up in here. Yeah, it needs a drink. So that looks better. Let me see, is there any other leaves that need it? I don't know. I just feel like it's looking really just chlorotic, but I don't know. That looks better. We're gonna keep those and pick up another plant that needs some chopping. All right, so here is my Friedeck, looking crappy as all. I'm gonna take this little plant Velcro off of here, and we're gonna chop him. He put out this little leaf. It's a miracle. It's a miracle leaf. But I'm just gonna fill up in here and see. I don't feel any kind of new growth coming in, so I'm gonna try to pull this off. It's not gonna pull off, so we're gonna cut it. I'm also gonna cut that. So now I am just done with these. I don't know, somebody driving by staring at me. So now I just have one little leaf on this long little pole, but whatever, he's better. Next up, this sad guy. I don't even know what he is. I got this as a gift on Mother's Day, so a little while ago, and he's just been neglected. So I guess there's a little bit of green on here, so we're just gonna chop everything else that's around here. I was basically ready to just throw this plant out, but it does have some green. Here's what we're left with. I guess I'll give him a little bit more of a chance. Maybe. Here is one of my begonias. I don't know. I'm just gonna pop off. This really needs to be propagated, but I think I'm gonna do like a prop video separate, and I really want to make a pearl light prop box, so I'm just gonna pluck off all the dead leaves off of here, or the ones that are chlorotic, and then when I go to film my prop, ooh, another spider and a dead beetle. When I go to film my prop box video, I am gonna probably end up chopping him. I'm just gonna put him on this stand, and we're gonna try to give him a haircut, a fern cut. So let me point the camera down. Probably gonna have to squat down, but I'm just gonna trim him up. Any of the little deads. There's just so many deads up in here. Now I'm gonna have dead plants all over the bottom of my dress, but it's okay. So yeah, he just, I don't know, he needs attention. He needs some help. He's not gonna make it much longer, is what it's looking like. Yeah, so underneath has all the dead, see? So I'm just gonna kind of lift it up and cut the underneath. Do the same on, ew, wet. Do the same on this side. Just chop any of the bad off. Okay, I'm gonna empty the water out of this, and then put him back in this little cover pot. Okay, so now we move on over to this spot, and there's a bunch of stuff on the ground that needs attention. So that's what we're gonna do now. All right, so next up I have this burl marks. Look at this root that is coming out of the tray, you guys, and it has this like crazy root coming out of the top. This is out the bottom. I would say he probably needs to be repotted. He's got some little weed plants growing in him. We're just gonna throw that away. This plant has done nothing for me, seriously, for like years. So here's a yellow leaf. Might have pests, but we're gonna cut that off. But it's got some new growth. All this is new growth, so that's what we're gonna leave him. Should I cut that damaged leaf off? I don't know, just because it's taken so long for this plant to push out anything. But that does look really bad. You know what? Goodbye. We're cutting it off. I'd rather have it looking good. So yeah, I'm gonna pull this tray off and look. Oh my gosh, it's like wrapped around in there. Eee! Okay, needless to say, I gotta repot him because of this. So that'll be on the list of things to repot. I was basically over this plant and put it outside because I just couldn't deal with it anymore. So he's good. And I have this looking glass begonia, and it is so chlorotic looking. Looking glass. It's really chlorotic. Like you can see, the leaves are not supposed to look like this. The leaves just are not good. Like all the leaves are freaking chlorotic. I'm gonna end up chopping this whole thing up when I go to propagate it, but for right now I'm gonna cut off the bad leaves, and then when we do our prop video I will propagate it. But yeah, that makes me sad. They're not supposed to be like this. That tells me that he's in too bright of a spot. On this side of my porch, the sun does shine like a little part of the day, and over there on that side it's shady. And the same thing with the fern. I think I need to move the fern to the shadier side. And yeah, this is getting too much light, but then my other ones are doing okay. So I don't know, it could be multiple reasons, but my porch is gonna look like a freaking explosion by the time I'm done. And I hate it when they look like this, like all stems and then freaking leaves on top. I do not like the way that looks, but that's pretty good. This one's looking chlorotic too. Hopefully this will encourage it to push out some new growth. So I do want to chop on my Hindu rope. So I'm going to bring you guys a little bit closer, and we're going to chop off like the messed up leaves, because they're not going to, the green's not going to magically come back, and they've just been getting worse and worse as time has gone on. So let's chop him. I know that little lizard was in here a minute ago, but I'm going to cut this whole branch off, probably right there. Do you see what this looks like? It's just all yellow and gross looking, and yeah, it's dead. The same with this branch. We're going to cut this branch off. Come on. Yeah, that's not going to come back. That just, and it has like all these like burnt spots on it, and I don't know if it's a fungus. I've thought it was a fungus for a really long time, and I sprayed it with fungicide a ton. But I think I need to go back to cutting off the bad leaves. So, let's see. Should I cut this one off? You know what? I'm just going to take some of the leaves off and see what that does, because I've done that before in the past. Alright. Any more? Then I have my gorgeous Crimson Princess. It doesn't need any chopping right now, but it would be nice to put it in like prop box stuff. And then I have this snake plant down here. I did like tie it up, but some of the branches are just flopping over. So I think I need to chop them. So let's grab him. All right, let me bring you guys a little closer so I can just leave him on the corner of this chair and chop him. Crazy angles, I know, but if you can tell, it has like a bunch that are just flopping. You know what, I'm gonna sit right here, and I'm gonna chop these off like down at the near the root. Here's one. I know you can propagate them, but I've had no success at all ever propagating them. They just don't, they rot. They literally just rot. Ooh, bugs are starting to come out. So yeah, there's 3 branches that were flopping that I just can't stand anymore. And let's see, I'm gonna cut this twine off. Here's this little twine. I know you guys can't see me, but I'm just making sure there's no more like floppy bits hanging off. Oh my gosh, I have plants all over my belly. I got plants all over me. Oh my gosh, from picking these plants up that have dust and stuff. What the heck is going on with this thing? I don't know. I was kind of over this plant as well, so that's why I brought it outside. So yeah, that looks better. At least it's not like flopping everywhere. Here is one of my cisses. I know that's probably not right, but I'm just gonna pull off all the bad leaves. I don't know what to do. I want to propagate this thing and put it in a prop box or moss, but for right now, I think I'll probably film a prop box video maybe tomorrow if I have time, because this is not going to last much longer. Here's this long little vine. Oh my gosh, you guys, the crickets and cicadas are so loud right now. So yeah, I will chop up all these little nodes and put them in my prop box. I have one more I'm going to show you guys. That's just, ugh. They're both just, ugh. This plant is not worth the hype. I'm telling you, it's not worth the hype. Don't spend the money on it. Oh my gosh, I have had this plant sitting right down here on top of another plant, and literally its roots have grown out and basically attached themselves onto this other plant. So this one's not as in bad shape. It doesn't have like the purpley leaves, but you know what, it's okay. It's doing okay. He needs a pole desperately, so I'm probably just gonna leave him where he was, put him back for right now. Then I have this little dying peperomia. I don't know, it broke off a leaf somehow. How do I propagate this? I don't know. Is it worth it? I might stick it in some water and just see. I'm over peperomias. They're not my jam anymore. So he came out here to live because I'm just put up with them. So yeah, this is how sad he looks. Outside is for all my sad plants, if you haven't noticed. So here is another begonia, and it's just got like a bunch of trash up in here. I just flung out like a huge branch. That's weird. Must have been rotten off. I'm just gonna pull out all the trash, and look at how tall it is. It's got this like one crazy long branch. This thing needs to be chopped up, but yeah, I'm just getting all the trash leaves off, and I was putting webs and trash on me. I'm just gonna put him back where he is, and then I want to rearrange some. Okay, also we got to go to the other corner and address the spider mite magnet before I can start rearranging some things. It's just getting dark out here and bugs are about to get me. This guy was doing so, he looks so sad, good for me for the longest time. I had this one in my plant room, and then like I think I underwatered it a couple times. I was like, I'm gonna put it on the front porch. I water out here more, and this is what happened. It looks like spider mite damage. Like, do you see all the horrible leaves? It looks like spider mite damage. I'm so sad because this plant was huge and beautiful. There's one new leaf that's unfurling right here, but I'm just gonna cut him completely down except for that one little leaf, and we're just gonna see what happens. But yeah, I don't know, I guess I neglected him too much, a couple too many times. I guess that is a new leaf there too. So I'm just cutting around everywhere. It's like I have bugs on me, and this is what we're left with, okay? Oh god, there's somebody in a golf cart. Now they know I'm freaking filming myself on the front porch. Pretend like I'm not a crazy person, and they're staring at me. Hi. Yes, I'm filming myself on the front porch. We live in the country, so people drive golf carts around here. Probably wondering what I'm doing, holding a dead plant up on my front porch. So let's go over to the spider mite magnet. I'm ready to just like chop him. I don't know, should I chop him all the way down? I think we have to see. Let's go over there and I'll show you a little bit better close up and we'll decide, but this is sad. Maybe he'll come back to life. He might, maybe. I know you can't see my head. It's getting dark, so we gotta hurry. But yeah, I'm gonna chop him up. Here he is. And I'm over it. Okay, I put my porch lights on, but they have this like orange glass, so it might be casting like a weird hue. I got 2 more dead plants down there that need moving, but I'm going to show you guys what a mess I've made so far. Here's all the plant trash everywhere. I'm going to get that at the very end, but while I still have like, I don't know, 5 more minutes of daylight left, I'm going to go ahead and try to rearrange these, and then I will sweep at the very end. Also, what I'm going to do is I'm going through and pulling out any weeds like this. Like, see, there's weeds just like, you know, growing in the plant. So there's a couple weeds. There's one over here on my philodendron. So we're gonna pluck those out right now. Yeah, this is crazy. Like, look at how big that is. Ooh, I don't think you guys can see, it's not focusing. Yeah, this is crazy. Look at how big that is. Sorry, I know it's getting dark. I should have started a little sooner. Alright guys, it's probably been 2 weeks, maybe longer, since all the footage you just watched, okay? I filmed that probably 2 weeks ago. So I have some updates for you as to what my porch looks like now and some exciting things, because I got my Hoya is blooming, you guys, like crazy. But first thing I want to show you is my doormat. I got this doormat. It's actually 2 smaller ones. These are separate. I just put them together. I found those in the Hobby Lobby 90% off section, and they were $3 a piece. So I thought I'll put them together to make like a big mat. And then I got this welcome mat right here at Rose's for $5.99. So super cheap, way cheaper than like a large mat would be for out here. And I do like to have the outdoor mats, like, you know, outside. I don't really like to put like a fabric mat down or whatever, but I don't know if I really like it. I don't think the prints go together. So I might put this welcome mat at the other door on the back side of our house and get like some other type of mat to put on top of here, or just leave it with just the leaves. But they had 2 plaid ones, and I'm so mad at myself that I didn't get it, but there was no prices. I didn't know how much it was. And then when I got to the register, I was like, I'm not going back for those. And of course, you know, if you don't get it right then, it gets gone. Then I have my wreaths out. My mother-in-law gave me these beautiful wreaths, and I love putting them out every year. And I know it's early, but I also decorated my fireplace. I'm just getting on top of it before this baby comes. And yeah, I'm not gonna feel like doing it. So I just thought that was really pretty. A little bit of fall. And then this is kind of what it looks like over here. The fern did not make it, okay? The fern got worms, and there was like a million freaking worm poops down here, and it was completely eaten in like 2 days. But this one that I was showing you guys earlier, I said I think was coming back. It is back. It's sprouted. It has 2 leaves. And this is just kind of how I have it set up over here. Also, my big old giant pothos, I cut all the trailing bits off because they were like yellowy and dying. And yeah, this is what it's looking like. But let me go to the other side of the porch and show you guys the most exciting part of all. There's my basket of dead stuff that my husband has to carry to the woods for me. Yeah, the fern looks really bad. I tried. Okay, so over here, my Hoya compacta that we trimmed on, which still has some yellowing leaves, is freaking blooming in like 10 spots, okay? So let me show you. Here are its 2 blooms right here, and they are gorgeous. They just opened up like, I guess it was maybe yesterday. So beautiful. I always think Hoya blooms look like Legos, like if Legos made a play flower, that's what they would look like. And then over here, it has 3 more blooms, which these have not opened up yet. Sorry, it's not focusing. Okay, this is what they look like before they open up. So cute, so stinking cute. They don't even look real. So there's 2 there, 1 right here, and then on the other side of this plant, there is some more on this branch. Yeah, there's 2 more blooms on this branch, which is just crazy to me, you guys. It's so crazy. I just can't believe it. It just bloomed so fast. I feel like I just was chopping this plant and it just put out a bunch of blooms. But yeah, it's still got like funky stuff going on and weird leaves, but it's blooming for me. Also, this beast of a plant, this crimson princess, is even crazier. I feel like it's grown just in like the 2 weeks since I showed you. Like vines everywhere, insane, just crazy. Growing up around the light fixture, like this baby is happy. So yeah, this is what it looks like. I do have cushions, but I never put them out here because I just don't want them to get dirty, but we'll bring them out when we want to sit and stuff. But yeah, this is what it looks like. There's all the dead plants. Here's what the fern looks like. I don't know if you can see it or not, but yeah, it had like little black caterpillars and it ate them. So yeah, there's my trash stuff. Also, my fiddle in the corners looking gorgeous. It's the only time of the year that my fiddle leaf does good for me. So yeah, here is overview. I do think it looks better, just cleaner, a little bit more organized. A lot of these are not doing great. That peperomia is dying. You know, I'm going to be selective as to who gets to make it inside for winter. Some of them, like this guy, he's probably not going to make it. Let's be real, okay? I'm not bringing in some struggling plants. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. So do you think I should change that mat out and get something different? Or do you think it's cute? I'm going to leave it for now until I decide to buy something else. Also, I saw somewhere that if you spray these like outdoor mats with Scotch Guard, that they stay looking new for like a really long time. And I found some Scotch Guard in our closet, so I might try that. I'll have to let you guys know, because being outside, they just like they fall apart so quick, you know. But it'll be Christmas time and I'll have to put something different out here for Christmas soon. But yeah, that's everything. Thank you guys for coming along for my moody little chop with me front porch edition. I hope you guys enjoyed this little chop with me. So if you did, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment down below. Also, don't forget to turn on that bell. I've noticed YouTube's doing funky things. Even if you've previously turned it on, make sure to check again, because I've noticed that I'm not getting notification for some of the channels that I follow, and I assume it's probably doing the same thing with my channel. So just make sure you have that bell turned on so you guys get a notification every single time I post. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll be back at you guys again soon with another one. Bye.